it's your favorite show,
the Youth Enviro Show. It's always a pleasure to have you guys watching our show and also putting into practice what we talk about here. So as you guys know, I am Esther and this is our girl Sharessa. So we'll be right back.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy David, and the message for today is that keep your environment clean and don't forget to plant a tree once or twice a year.
Hi, I'm Nusiko. I was just busy watching a show on a Youth Enviro show, so episode 2, and just want to tell you guys to keep on watching.
I think overall there's still a lot that we need to do in terms of educating our people to become environmentally more friendlier, meaning we need to take care of our environments by making sure that our environments are clean, that our environments are conducive, and obviously on a broader, larger scale to help the issues, global issues such as climate change. So with the city of Windhoek, we're also embarking on Plant a Tree initiative, which means that everywhere in Windhoek, we're just going to plant trees. Wherever we can plant trees, make sure that the environment is clean, make sure that people are involved at the center. And that because an environment must be conducive in order for people to even have mental health, it is important to take care of our environment.
Welcome back. This segment we will be dividing into 2 topics as we focus on our civic responsibility to the environment.
And in today's segment, we are going to talk more about how we should remove waste from our environment. And today's topic is cleaning campaign. This means that if you probably live in a city or in a village or in a town, wherever you live, we actually have to do a lot of cleanup to keep our environment clean.
Yes. You know, what is one thing that you have noticed in your community, in your country? Because for us, we have started noticing that the city of Windhoek has become filled more and more with papers, plastics, bottles.
And this is probably also what is happening in your country or in your town or in your village. It doesn't matter wherever you are. So, and this is now we are introducing the cleaning up campaign. So Sharessa, let's go down and forward. What is a cleaning up campaign? What is a cleanup campaign?
Well, as you know, a campaign is like a rally to motivate, to inspire. But cleaning up, it could be 2, 3, 4 of family, friends, neighbors, strangers, coming together as they see that there's a need within their community, for a little love and care within the environment. And sometimes it could also be, outside of your community.
And friends, we are talking about how to remove pollution or littering from your environment. So cleaning up campaign is one of the most effective and very, very essential, as Sharessa has said, and it can be done at the local level or at the regional level. And when we do cleaning up campaign, it's very, very effective because you help the whole community to stay in a cleaner environment.
Exactly. When you have a clean environment, your mental health, or you feel more at peace, more free, and imagine for the next person as well, they feel the same thing.
And this is the reason why in this show we are discussing the importance of cleaning up campaign. So which, apart from now keeping our environment clean, which other benefits do we obtain from cleaning up campaign? You may comment down below. However, Sharessa, tell us more. What are the benefits of cleaning campaign?
Well, you know, it helps introduce good waste management practices, because the more that you see the need of actually throwing away, you know, litter, paper into the correct rubbish bins and not just on the side of the road, it becomes conditioned into you, because then it always becomes a practice in you that you think to yourself, you know what, I'm going to discard my waste in the proper manner to ensure that the next person, you know, is safe.
In another word, cleaning up campaign help us to change our mindset when it's come to cleaning the environment, when it's come to throwing away things like left, right, and center. And you know, if we keep on doing this cleaning up campaign in our cities, in our towns, in our villages, we end up protecting our biospheres as well as endangered species. Before the show, Sharissa was telling me how she actually loves chewing a bubble gum. And I'm telling you, even now, she's still chewing.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, so maybe you are one of the people that really enjoys a bubble gum. It's not wrong to love eating a bubble gum. There are even stockies that comes with a, like, first of all, you enjoy the whole solid thing, nice, sweet, and then later on they give you the benefit of a bubble gum, you know, and then later on you throw away, you know, the stocky stick, and then the bubble gum, like you actually fold it nicely into a nice ball, and then you throw it away. So the birds, when they are flying up there, they are thinking, wow, that's my big nice seed and delicious, let me go pick it up. And then the bird pick it up. When they pick it up, the bird, some birds, they just swallow, they don't even sense, they just swallow, and that bubble gums come and be stuck in the bird's stomach. Now what happens for 2 days? The bird cannot eat anything, nothing will pass through, you know, that bubble gum that is in the intestine, and the bird may die. And this is actually reducing the biodiversity as well as endangering the species as well.
Exactly, and remember we were talking about extinction, so this goes hand in hand with that. Another thing as well as what you might have noticed during a drought period was that our communal animals were actually found dead with plastic inside of their stomachs. So which means as they were grazing around in the field, the litter that people were throwing around, they were picking them up and grazing on them, thinking that this is also food. But what ended up happening, it either was cutting them on the inside, or it didn't digest within their body, and so they ended up dying.
And this is the reason why we need to participate in cleaning up campaigns. Who would want to lose their animals, you know, when they eat plastics? Not actually, Sharissa, it's not only in dry season, in any season, wherever, you know, the cattle, the cows, the goats, they want to eat, you know, sometimes the food is not even available, and whether it's available, it's a paper, it's a box, or it's a, for example, now they also eat, it's a bone, you know, these things are actually toxic, and they just get stuck in the animal's body.
So then, we have embarked on an exciting campaign. You know, City of Windhoek, MTC and Namibri have launched a cleanup campaign with Ella Du Plessis. And you know us, we're definitely not gonna sit still. So we decided that we will jump on this bandwagon.
And it was very fun, it was very exciting, because one of the reasons that we didn't talk about the cleaning campaign is that it brings community together, like it forms a bond. It was so great, and you may have a look at what we did.
I've been thinking of the streets that I'm walking in, and how it used to be.
Let me first welcome you at this very important event called the cleaning campaign. As a principal of this beautiful multicultural school, I'm happy to welcome you at this place called Ella Du Plessis High School.
We must be proud of Windhoek. You will tell them as Windhoekiso. As Windhoekiso, here we clean.
Hi everyone. everyone. We are embarking on such amazing campaigns, and part of that campaign that is very dear to our hearts is making sure that Windhoek becomes the cleanest city in Africa again. We have partnered up with the city of Windhoek, MTC, making sure that we go around the community streets here in Kommersdal with the students of Ep6 to help clean up the community.
Papers around and rather put them in the recycle bins if they are recyclable, because we can use these materials and use them again. Or the more you pull, or the more you throw the papers on the ground, you are dirtifying our city and you are giving our city a bad reputation.
But there's one thing that should unite us, and that is making sure that cleanliness comes first. Not just today, but also when you go home, when you're in your surrounding areas, when you speak to your friends. I think the most powerful thing about this project is changing people's minds. And you are the future presidents, the future ministers of finance, the future CEOs, MDs. This country belongs to you.
Everywhere we go, we have to let them know.
If you see litter anywhere in town, in your community, on the streets, make sure that you pick it up and be a part of the change. Let us put Windhoek back at its #1 spot as the cleanest city in Africa.
We can't walk away and let trash take over. Let's do it together. Health is well. Health is well. Hey, come on. Pick it up.
My responsibility.
MTC, Nami Bre.
My way is my responsibility.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. I hope that was very exciting for you as it was for us. Remember, as I said, cleaning campaign actually brings families together, like bonds, community. It's actually a very nice bond. And remember, here in Namibia, we are trying to put the city of Windhoek to the top, as it was actually back then 5 years ago, and now, badly or sadly enough, it's now at #5.
Guys, can you believe it? How is it that we as Windhoek, we were the cleanest city in Africa,
#1,
but now we're at #5? And that is why, you know, we decided to jump on this campaign with the city of Windhoek. So, you know, don't wait for anyone. If you want to start your own cleaning campaign, get to it.
Definitely, because you can be in Havana or Klein Windhoek or wherever you find yourself. Start up already with a cleaning campaign. Start cleaning. The whole community will actually join eventually, because if you use the social media very well, as you know, local,
going to people, going door to door, ask your neighbor, hey, do you want to clean with me
on Saturday, this coming Saturday? Or you can just come up with a small pamphlet that you can put on social media and start. It doesn't really have to be like, no, it's only windhoekers or only people in Los Angeles or in Botswana that can do cleanup campaign. But as here in Congo, we cannot do. No, even whether you are in Tamanzi or in Congo or Kangudzi, wherever you find yourself, or in Hobabes or in Korihas,
Karasbar,
Ocho, or Maheke region, wherever you find yourself, you can always start up a cleaning campaign.
You know, as young as you are, the question might be, oh, I'm in grade 3, I'm watching this, which kudos to you, man. Please make sure that you are sharing this as well with the primary school kids. We have to start young, educating our little ones about how they can be more environmentally conscious. But yes, even if you're in grade 3, if you have the understanding, the passion, the will, you are exactly what this country needs to help motivate the rest of our community members to clean up the environment. Because you know what, as Esther mentioned to me earlier, a cleaning campaign is not just once off.
Yes.
It's a continuous thing.
And if you look at it, cleaning up campaigns are actually healthy. They are healthy. It's a very good practice.
Well, we have come unfortunately to the end of today's show, but make sure you're getting yourself ready for more next week.
Totsins.